ठीक है. So, good morning, everyone. Let's start the activity 2, that is the pre-topic talk. First of all, I would like to call upon Neha Gosavi.
I'm visible.
Yes.
Hello everyone. My name is Gosavini Sandeep and my topic is the pros and cons of the social media. We all well known about the social media. So what is the actually the social media is? The social media is a platform which we share information or express our thoughts. Social media is tool that is becoming quite popular these days because of its user friendly features. It's having platforms like Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, etc., and that will help to connect peoples each other across the distance. The youth is especially the dominant user of the social media. All this no all this is the something so powerful, and with this massive reach cannot be all good. So like how the coin having the two sides, the social media having its positive aspects as well as negative aspects. uh, when we see the positive aspects, then we find the numerous and unique advantages of the social media. The most important advantage of the social media is for education, and moreover we can we can live lectures are using live lecture is going on using this social media. Now we are on also the online mode. So at this point we are also using lot of time social media, and it's also having the unique advantages, like as we can read online newspaper, we can see the online movies, and we can pay the bills also in the online mode. And that is the most important advantage of the social media. uh, Despite of having such a unique and numerous advantages of the social media, it's having it will be considered as the most harmful element of a society, because it is addictive, and this addiction hamper on the student academic performance, as they are using social media a lot of time, and instead of studying. So that are the lot of disadvantages also. The oversharing happening, when the oversharing happening, then it will make the it will make the hamper of these hackers. This all depend upon we. So how can we use the social media's platform? So when excessive amount of anything is not good. So as this is the same concept for the social media. So when we use in this balance mode or limited social media, then it will be the quite good for me. So thank you.
Thank you, Neha. It was great to hear about social media's views from you. Next, I would call upon Piyusha.
Hello everyone, myself Piyusha Deshmukh. My topic is power of subconscious mind. The power of subconscious mind goes further than we might think. The function of a subconscious mind is to store and retrieve the data. Our subconscious mind makes everything we say. This is that's why we repetitive repeating positive affirmations are so effective. The power of subconscious mind is a very powerful secondary system that runs everything in our life. Meditation has been long renowned for being a great way to get in touch with the subconscious mind, uh, to see how it's really working. Even if you just meditate for the 10 minutes a day, can have a huge impact on your daily life and on the way your mind works and your healthy well-being. Our subconscious mind, our subconscious mind absorbs everything, our much informations and ideas which doesn't even pass through our conscious mind. Making a great resource conscious mind when it comes to getting ideas down on the paper or on a screen, whether you plan writing a daily journal or writing a story, you'd be surprised that uh, our subconscious mind plays a huge part on our life. I think the power of subconscious mind is incredible. Thank you.
Thank you, Piyusha. It was indeed helpful to learn about the power of subconscious mind. Next, I would call Sakshi.
Hello everyone. Myself Sakshi Sudhir Ada. My topic is India focus on health sector. As we seen that India has top rank in increasing population, but in medical field it has poor condition. For this situation, it has many issues are responsible. In that, we see main five reasons: lack of infrastructure, unmanageable patient load, shortage of efficient and trained manpower, high out of expenditure, and public health policy. So to get the good position in health sector, India has come over to get the solution, such as Indian government is planning to introduce the credit incentive program work to boost the country's healthcare infrastructure and the availability of large pool of well trained medical professionals in the country. The healthcare industry, along with the central and state government, undertook a robust response plan to tackle the pandemic by setting up the dedicated to COVID hospitals and isolation centers. By use of technology, the Arogya Setu app, which insists in syndromic mapping and contact tracing and self-assessment, was widely used in throughout the country, but throughout the country. And such a technology platform were used to supplement the response management uh, response management in that, uh, which includes the uh, the delivery of essential items in containment zones and uh, bed management, real time monitoring is that. And thank you. That's all from my side.
Thank you, Sakshi. It was great to learn about the India stance in health sector. Next, I would call upon Varsharan.
Hello everyone, my topic is global warming. Global warming refers to gradual rise in the temperature of the Earth's atmosphere. There are various activities taking place which have been increasing temperature gradually. Global warming is melting our ice glaciers rapidly. This is extremely harmful to the Earth as well as humans. It is quite challenging to control global warming. The first step in solving any problem is identifying the cause of the problem. The global warming is not happening because of the one cause, but there are several causes. These causes are both natural as well as man-made. The natural causes are a release of greenhouse gases, which are not able to escape from the earth and causes the temperature to increase. Volcanic eruption and the methane are also the big issues responsible for the global warming. And the man-made causes are deforesting, mining, cattle rearing, and the fossil fuel burning. The excessive use of fossil fuel increased the level of carbon dioxide, and due to the deforestation, one of the biggest source of absorption of carbon dioxide will disappear. It will result in global warming. Some steps must be taken immediately to control global warming. The global warming is controlled by the joint effort of the individual and the government. We must begin with the reduction of greenhouse gases. Deforestation must be banned and the trees should be planted more. The use of automobiles must be limited and recycling must be encouraged. So in short, all of us we must realize the fact that earth is not well. It needs some treatment. So every little step, no matter how small, carries a lot of weight, and it's significant in controlling the global warming. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Varsharani. It was indeed very helpful to learn about the global warming. Next, I would like to call upon Siddhant.
Hello everyone. My name is Siddharth Madhukarvili. My topic is job and startup. Job and startup both require different skills. You can't claim to be capable of handling every desk of any office. Neither can be smashed into any company and demand them to let you job that you want. You need to be a deserving candidate for it. The educational qualification and eligibility criteria needs to be fulfilled. Job is a sector of artificial intelligence, manufacturing of computer science, etc. requires complex skill acquired by years of hard work, education, and experience. Thus, getting into a high-profile job demand education, experience, effort, patience, and dedication. The person needs to be adaptive to the work environment and the work process. Awareness, starting a startup do not compulsory. Needs academic education, but you need to have an idea that you believe in creativity, passion, dedication, and internet in the field you are working on. It depends on the right mindset, leadership, and team management skill. You have to full control over your daily routine, which may get every random if you not manage properly. You don't need to be adaptive. Rather, you are free to create your work environment and the work progress, which may not always be effective. Job is much tougher than startup. It can provide good family support and fulfill basic needs. There is no risk on losing anything. You get paid regularly no matter. Awareness, the company is to a loss of profit. Job termination is the worst that happens, which can compress with another job. However, keep in mind that startup are full of risk. Your idea can fail to work, or you will fail to build a market, or your team collapse. The risk level is highest in the beginners. You may have to live under years financial stress. Many startups founder end up bankrupt, destroying the life glorious years. Thank you.
Thank you, Siddhant. It was a delightful way of differentiating startups and jobs. Next, I would like to call Sanika.
Am I visible?
Yes, you're visible.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sanika Vijay Chaudimani. My topic is stock marketing is investment or gambling. The stock market, equity market, or share market is the aggregation of buyers and sellers of stocks. There is a myth in the market that the stock market is just like gambling. This is the opinion of many investors who believe they are not investing but simply gambling in stocks. The variance in risk and return is the point of distinction between gambling and trading. In stock markets, yield may be greater than risk, while the risk is greater than yield in gambling. Stock markets encourage us to be both a buyer and seller, while you can only be a buyer in gambling. Given the above, people lose money mainly in stock markets because they put money into stock without knowledge or analytical skills. If you treat stock trading like a gambler, so it is certainly gambling for you. Gambling is psychological and related to the lottery where you are ready to lose a small amount of money in anticipation that you will get a large return. In trading, you can predict or define your range of rate of return. A trader predicts the market trend based on past trades and accordingly plan their strategy for every trade using technical and mathematical analysis. A must requirement for stock trading is logic and reasoning. An advantage in trading is when you place a trade and a stock doesn't move in the direction you want stock to move, you can sell it off anytime and protect your slice of initial investment back. Whereas in the same case in gambling, you can lose or if you choose a wrong bet. A successful trader has consistency, self-control, and emotional well-being. Stock market trading is very volatile and depends on many factors. Hence, volatility factor makes it very difficult to predict. In gambling, one more move can kill your financial wealth, emotional stability, and sometimes your relations too. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanika. It seems you have a great knowledge of stock market. Thanks for teaching us. Next, I would call upon Pranoti.
Am I visible?
Yes, you're visible.
Okay. Myself, Pranati Prakash Dole, and my topic is development of rural areas. Our greatest personality in our Indian history, that Mahatma Gandhi said that the heart of India lives in villages. So if our heart is strong and healthy, then our whole body will naturally all right. So development of rural areas is very important. Development of rural areas concentrated on the actions to be taken to improve the economy, of the India. So development of rural areas is very, very important because it is the still remains main core of our country. As we know that our 2/3 of country's population depends on agriculture for their livelihood, and from that 1/3 of it are still in the below of poverty line. So it is important for the government to produce and to implement the only main or common facilities to improve or to enable the standard of living of rural areas. From these problems, government applied some policies such as land policy, technology policy, educational policy, infrastructure policy, price policy, such policies. Apart from that policy, in the education policy, literacy is very important point. Why literacy is a very important point? Because in the rural areas, if a person is educated, he can apply their knowledge or their ideas towards the to improve their rural area situation and improve fastly. So it is said that drops makes an ocean. So if we develop our villages, rural areas fastly, we can develop our whole country, and India will be at top. So that's all about myself, my whole topic. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Pranoti. It seems you have a great power of expression. Thanks for educating us with the development of rural areas. Next, at last, I would call upon Vaibhav.
Hello everyone, myself Vaibhav Shirsagar. My topic name is India stands in world economy. The economy of country is mainly circulated by the demand supply chain, and its disruption is only caused when the chain is dist- disturbed, and the current scenario of the India's economy is like roller coaster, and it is just because the disruption of overall market in the world, and the pandemic include the lockdown, and just put the economy to the state of the stabiling, and but the anticipation of the different organization are optimistic, and the maximum organization including the national statistical office has predict the near to 9% growth of the current and the next upcoming years, which will make the India the fastest growing economy. There are many more things that can be done for faster growing of India, and the anticipation of that we will be the second largest economy in 2030, and that we wish the same as well. Thank you for.
Thank you, Vaibhav, for learning us with the India's stance in world economy. So, thank you everyone for participating in this. I hope you all have been enjoying this meet. And I was also completely delighted by hearing your views on various topics. So thanks a lot. You may stop the recording.